the Yucatan Peninsula second impact, though?
Approximately 67 million years ago, the plant and animal life around
That's almost as old as your mom.
on Earth looked completely alien. Across much of the dense rainforest, towering bird-like reptiles known as dinosaurs were
Yo, why he stepped on his home dog?
the dominant life forms around the planet, with the population in the tens of millions across numerous species.
You know what? Wait, give me one sec. Give me one sec. Where's he at? Yeah, type it. I know you're gonna type. Yep, there you are. Alright, Dark Dude, I've been seeing you over the past 20 minutes. Sorry, man. You gotta go, Dark Dude. There you go. I can't stand anymore, dude. No more typing. Pause this, pause that, you frick. Alright, there you go. 10 minutes, and I hope you learned your lesson.
In the oceans, 2-meter-wide floating rounded shells roamed the seas, where they were occasionally hunted by 15-meter or 49-foot-long reptilian predators called mosasaurs, as shown by the large bite mark in this ancient ammonite
Jesus
shell.
Christ, I thought that was a meteor.
So, why are the reptiles no longer the dominant life forms on the planet today?
Because they
the
voted...
answer is one of the planet's deadliest mass extinction events, which was caused by the largest known impact event in the last 1 billion years of the planet. For decades, it was suspected by some researchers that whatever caused the extinction of the non-avian dinosaurs was abrupt and deadly. Around the
I know, an effing meteor.
Planet, a definable layer which marked this extinction can be found, which is dated to 66 million years in age. This layer contrasts...
Imagine your entire world gets ended and people are like, yeah, man, look at this layer of rock. Like, that's all you are now, a goddamn rock layer.
With the surrounding rocks and is defined by a horizontal stripe of white kaolinite overlaid by dark black smectite and coal. The presence of these clays indicated that abruptly something changed the dominant geology of the planet. A clue that this change was brought about by an asteroid impact came when unusually high concentrations of the element iridium were detected in the aforementioned rock layer.
Wait, that's what they made for
occurred
bombs!
at between 20 and 1,000 times higher concentrations than typical of rocks in the Earth's crust. Depending on the source used, iridium is either the rarest or third rarest stable element in the crust, occurring at a mere...
Isn't like iridium like the chemical that they're always like, this is the most valuable thing in the known universe, and we use that to power our warp drives.
Concentration of 0.3 parts per billion. Iridium, along with other platinum group elements, are far more common in large asteroids, which did not experience significant differentiation.
Dad, do you know they can make gold in a lab now? I'm sorry. All we can do now is rely on crypto, because gold is fallen.
Where heavier elements sunk into the core of the object like on Earth. The smoking gun came during the 1970s when a borehole was made off the coast of the Yucatan Peninsula when an exploration company hoping to find large underground oil reserves instead discovered particles of shocked quartz which can be only formed in large amounts through asteroid impacts. Scientists later concluded that this shocked quartz existed as part of a layer with a...
Chat! Did you know they have cars that'll Uber you around nowadays in some cities? They have cars that'll Uber you anywhere you want to. And they have drones with pressure washers that clean off skyscrapers now. And soon, the drones are going to deliver us Amazon in 30 minutes. If you want to get a widescreen plasma television, an effing drone Obama pigeon will fly to your house and drop it on your head Mario style.
A massive 180-kilometer or 110-mile-wide impact crater which existed off the Yucatan Peninsula. 66 million years ago, a large 19-kilometer-wide asteroid was on a collision course with Earth. As the asteroid entered the upper atmosphere, it was traveling at a speed of 16 kilometers per second or 36,000 miles per hour.
So you could say it was moving around at the speed of sound.
Animals who lived on the planet, including T-Rexes, may have looked upwards and seen a bright streak of light travel across the sky. Moments later, an explosion equivalent in energy to the detonation of 100 million megatons of TNT occurred.
Chat, what you gotta do is you gotta take your thumb and, like here, if it's bigger than your thumb, you're dead. So, in this situation...
The unbiased history of Rome crisis
I might be dead, but I don't know, I run really fast.
As the asteroid struck a shallow continental shelf off what is now Mexico. This powerful explosion pulverized a large section of water and crust over a vast area, generating a magnitude 10.3 earthquake.
Wait, pause! 10.3? Isn't the biggest number a 10? 3. That's what? Am I crazy? The biggest number is 12? Oh, 12 pauses. I don't chat. Okay, I can tank it. Bro, there's no way a 10.3 is real. It's logarithmic. 10 isn't the biggest. Oh, I thought 10 was like the Earth split in half. I kind of, you know what? No, you're right. It makes sense.
Due to the intense thermal radiation, any creature which could witness the fireball immediately burst into flame, leaving everything in a 1600
Chat, that's when Travis Scott dropped.
kilometer radius. A powerful shockwave soon raced outwards along with a 100-meter high tsunami, causing all trees to be debarked.
Are you telling me an earthquake that ended all of reality was only at 10.3? What happens after that, brother? Like, how do you get a bigger earthquake than a 10.3? Is that even possible? Filian, are you really 33? Reports of my age are greatly exaggerated, okay? At the highest, I'm confirmed. No, I am slandered as 31.
And flattened in a 2100-kilometer radius. This extreme damage traveled further, causing numerous trees to fall as tropical storm force winds reached up to 6,500 kilometers distant.
Holy frick.
Large pieces of ejecta created by the impact then fell across the planet like falling lava, starting large-scale wildfires. On the near opposite side of the planet.
You cannot tell me this would have been a sick time to live in. Be so for real right now? Okay, imagine if you respawned. This would be so fun for like at least 12 minutes before the explosion catches up. It'd be really fun.
Impact triggered a near simultaneous increase in
if this was coming at me, I'd be like, wow, the Laffy Taffy melted, and then I would die. But it would be really good.
Flood basalts. Due to the immense amount of ash and pulverized material ejected, a several thousand-year-long impact winter occurred around the globe.
What in the dune?
Additionally, very minimal sunlight could reach the surface during this time, which caused plants to die, and many species which relied on them directly or indirectly to go extinct.
Brother, that's a museum.
This left behind a 180-kilometer-wide impact crater, which may have initially been 30 kilometers deep at its center.
This is like when you play that game where you can blow up Earth, and you're like, blah! And then it's like 18 billion dead. You're like, wow, that was crazy. And then you just blew up the rest of the planet anyway. It's like the same junk.
A giant hole through the Earth's crust. This hole would take tens of thousands of years, if not longer, to cool. Thanks for watching. If you would like to...
What if aliens sent the asteroid at Earth because the dinosaurs were about to reach the solar system? Think about that. There's no more proof that the dinosaurs had thumbs because they eliminated all that information. What if the dinosaurs were literally going to become the Groks and take over the center of the galaxy? You can't, it's possible. Thank you.